Bitcoin bulls bank on Fed's stealth rate cuts, Crypto Daybook Americas. Your day ahead look for July 8, 2025. You are viewing Crypto Daybook Americas, your morning briefing on what happened in the crypto markets overnight and what's expected during the coming day. Crypto Daybook Americas will arrive in your inbox at 7 a.m. Eastern Time to kickstart your morning with comprehensive insights. If you're not already subscribed, click here. You won't want to start your day without it. By Omkar Godbole, all times ET unless indicated otherwise. The one thing Bitcoin BTC $108,561.74 bulls constantly discuss is liquidity easing through Fed interest rate cuts and the possibility of rates falling back to zero just as in 2020 to 21. Back then, the zero rate triggered an unprecedented bull run throughout the financial markets, including low-cap altcoins. Now, new analysis from the Federal Reserve Banks of New York and San Francisco shows a 9% chance of the benchmark Fed funds rate falling to the so-called zero lower bound within the next 7 years. Current data shows expectations for elevated interest rates, but the chance of a zero level remains significant over the medium to long term, it said. That's in the long term. The probability of rates falling that low in the next 2 years is just 1%. But remember, all it takes is just one black swan event like the COVID crash for the Fed to consider zero rates. For now, rates remain at 4.25% with traders pricing in a single 25 basis point cut for the rest of the year. The central bank, however, has been conducting stealth rate cuts, that is, it's easing liquidity through measures such as reducing the enhanced supplementary ratio and freeing up money for banks to buy treasury notes, according to Alexander Bloom, CEO at investment advisor 2 Prime. Furthermore, the Treasury recently expanded its buyback program, injecting additional capital into the economy, Bloom said. It's no surprise, then, that some large traders are anticipating renewed bullish volatility and pouring money into the $130,000 Bitcoin call option on Deribit. The U.S.-listed spot Bitcoin ETFs registered net inflows for the third consecutive day on Monday, and traders are also chasing bullish futures bets in XRP. In other news, BitDigital completed its strategic treasury shift to Ether, ETH, following a $172 million public equity raise and the sale of 280 BTC. Dubai approved the QCD Money Market Fund, a joint product from Qatar National Bank and DMZ Finance. Australia-listed crypto fund manager DigitalX, DCC, raised $20.7 million Australian dollars, $13.5 million to boost its BTC stash. Patrick Hansen, Circle's EU strategy director, disclosed on X that 53 companies have obtained licenses in the 6 months since the European Union implemented the MiCA crypto asset regulation. The data shows strong demand for compliance-friendly products. Tether, the issuer of the world's largest dollar-pegged stablecoin, hasn't yet sought a license. In traditional markets, the yield on the Japanese 30-year government bond yield rose to 3.11%, the highest since May 22, a sign of renewed volatility in government bonds across advanced nations. Stay alert. The CoinDesk Policy and Regulation Conference, formerly known as State of Crypto, is a one-day boutique event held in Washington on September 10 that allows general counsels, compliance officers and regulatory executives to meet with public officials responsible for crypto legislation and regulatory oversight. Space is limited. Use code CDB10 for 10% off your registration through July 17. By Shaurya Malva. Spot BTC ETFs. Spot ETH ETFs. Source, Farside Investors. Omkar Godbole is a co-managing editor on CoinDesk's markets team based in Mumbai, holds a master's degree in finance and a chartered market technician, CMT member. Omkar previously worked at FX Street, writing research on currency markets and as fundamental analyst at currency and commodities desk at Mumbai-based brokerage houses. Omkar holds small amounts of Bitcoin, Ether, BitTorrent, Tron and DOT. Shaurya is the co-leader of the CoinDesk tokens and data team in Asia with a focus on crypto derivatives, DeFi, market microstructure, and protocol analysis. Shaurya holds over $1,000 in BTC, ETH, SOL, AVAX, Sushi, CRV, NEAR, Wi-Fi, SHB, Doge, USDT, USDC, BNB, Mana, MLN, Link, XMAR, LGO, VT, Cake, AV, Comp, RIC, TRX, SNX, Rune, FDM, ZL, KSM, ENJ, CKB, Joe, GCHSD, Perp, Beat or Fel Y, Ochem, Banana, Rome, Burger, Spirit, and ORCA. He provides over $1,000 to liquidity pools on Compound, Curve, Sushi Swap, Pancake Swap, Burger Swap, Orca, AnySwap, Spirit Swap, Rook Protocol, Yearn Finance, Synthetics, Harvest, Redacted Cartel, Olympus DAO, Rome, Trader Joe, and Sun.